Alright, so I'll go with number 4 for yours.
Yes.
And I'll pick 1 for you.
1? Alright, that works. Alright, the rest are going right beside me. Alright. So, I'm gonna do 5 off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the bottom. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you go first.
Very well. I draw. I'll activate Triple D Vice King Requiem to set my pendulum.
It's okay.
Next, I activate the continuous spell, Dark Contract with the Zero King. With its effect, I can target a Double D or Dark Contract card in my field other than itself to destroy. And I will choose to destroy Triple D Vice King Requiem. Doing that will allow me to special summon a Double D monster from my deck afterwards. I can only use this effect of my continuous spell once per turn. And my target shall be special summoning Double D Savant Kepler in defense mode.
Double D.
And if this card is normal or special summon, I get to add a Dark Contract card from my deck to my hand, which is a secondary effect. Next, I activate the continuous spell, Dark Contract with the Gate. And I will activate Dark Contract with the Gates effect to add a Double D monster from my deck and add to my hand. Since a Double D monster exists on my field, I get to special summon this card from my hand. Double D Griffin, defensive. Next, I'll use Savant Kepler and Double D Griffin to link some. Now I bring out my link to Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh. If Gilgamesh is special summoned, I get to place 2 Double D Pendulum monsters with different names from my deck and place them in my Pendulum Zone. But I must take 500 points of 1,000 points of damage afterwards. And so I will choose to set the Pendulum scale with my scale 0. Triple D Zero Doom Queen Onyx, and my scale 5 Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. Next, Queen Onyx's Pendulum effect now activates. Since I'm still in my main phase, if this card was activated this turn, I get to place a Dark Contract continuous spell or trap on my deck face up on my field. I can only activate this effect once per turn. And my target shall be Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness. Next, I'll Pendulum Summon from my extra deck Double D Griffin in defense mode. And because Double D Griffin was pendulum summoned, I must discard a Double D or Dark Contract card from my hand to draw one card. Next, I'll use Double D Griffin and Abyss King Gilgamesh for another Link summon. This time, I will bring out my Link 3, Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok. Next, I activate Sky King Zeus Ragnarok's effect. I can target a Double D or Dark Contract card on my field and destroy it. And my target to destroy Dark Contract with the Zero King. In exchange, I get to pendulum summon once more, but only for double D monsters and above. And like Gilgamesh, I'm restricted to summoning Double D monsters for the remainder of the turn that I use this effect.
Okay.
Now, I will pendulum summon once again for my extra deck. Double D Smart Kepler and Double D Griffin from my extra deck. Then, Double D Latuda Monster, Double D Lance Soldier from my hand. Now Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok's effect. Because I special summon a Double D monster outside, other than the damage death, I can target a Double D monster in my graveyard and special summon it. But for the remainder of the turn, any battle damage my opponent would take becomes half, and if I do, I take 1,000 points of effect damage. So I will bring out Go! Triple D Divine Zero King Rage. Next, I'll tune Double D Griffin with Double D Lance Soldier to Synchro Summon. Here comes Triple D First King Clovis. Now Clovis' effect activates. If this card is Synchro Summon, I can target one of my banished Double D monsters. Or, if I control a Dark Contract card, I can target one in my graveyard and special summon it instead. And I will bring back the tutor monster, Double D Lance Soldier. Next, I'll tune First King Clovis with Double D Lance Soldier. I Synchro Summon Triple D Curse King Siegfried. Next, I set one card face down. And I'll end my turn with that.
Alright. A draw. That would have been good. Let's go ahead. I'm going to play Graceful Charity, drawing 3 and discarding 2. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to... How strong are your monsters?
2,800, 0, 2,200, and 0.
Okay. So do they have any effects as far as like negates?
Only one of them.
Okay, and is it
two?
Okay. So what are the negates for?
specific effects.
Okay. Alright, well, I will go ahead and discard my Cosmo Strawman. And let's go ahead and discard let's just discard Cosmo Good Witch. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and play. Let's go with I'm gonna go ahead and play Emergency Teleport. Okay,
in response to the effect of their spell card activation, since it's now face up on the field, I'll activate Siegfried's effect. During either player's turn, if a face-up spell or trap card activates this effect, I can negate that effect once per turn.
Ah, so you're gonna negate this, okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play on the field Heavy Metal Raiders. So like this is a continuous, this is a field spell. First time each Dark Machine monster I control would be destroyed by battle, each turn it is not destroyed. And if you took battle damage from the battle, it gains that much attack after damage calculation and keeps that attack gain while this card is on the field. Once per turn, if a monster you control was originally a Dark Machine destroys a card or cards on the field by battle or card effect, I can special summon one Dark Machine monster from my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play Cosmo Tin Can and put him in defense mode. And I'm going to use its effect. I'm going to go to the end phase. I'm not going to battle. I'm going to go to the end phase, pay 500 life points, and I'm going to be able to go through my deck, pick 3 different Cosmo cards, and you're going to pick, they all have to be with different names, and you get to pick one of them randomly, and the other 2 go to the graveyard.
Considering it's your Cosmo's monster effect during the end phase, I will take this time to reveal my face down card, Infinite Impermanence.
Alright. So,
gain your monster's effect. But, it remains on the field.
Alright. Does it negate that effect or like all of its effects?
It negates your monster's effects until the end phase of the turn.
Okay. Alright, well with that, I will end my turn. It's your move.
And yes, I handmade this duel list myself, along with a few others. I draw.
Alright.
During the standby phase, the effects of my Dark Contract continuous spells and traps activate, forcing me to take 1,000 points of damage. 1,000 for Dark Contract with the Gate, and 1,000 with Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness. So that's 2,000 life points subtracted from my score.
Okay. So is that 3,000 or 4,000 that you got?
My life points are now at 4,000 because of the 2,000 points of effect damage that I've taken earlier in my first turn.
Alright.
And also, while Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness is active, since I control 2 WD monsters in my Pendulum Zones, my opponent cannot target monsters on the field with spell or trap effects, nor tribute them for a tribute summon, nor use them as materials for a fusion, synchro, or Xyz summon.
Right.
Now then, for my first turn, I'll summon Double D Necro Slime.
Okay.
Next, I'll activate the effect of Dark Contract with the Gate to add a Double D monster from my deck to my hand.
Okay.
and I'll choose to add this monster.
Okay.
It is Pendulum, but it's a different Pendulum deck that I dueled you with, Justin. Now then, I'll use Double D Necro Slime. Not yet. I will Pendulum Summon from my hand Double D Defense Soldier. This I'll proceed to enter the battle phase.
Okay.
Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok will attack into your Cosmo for 2002.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use, is it the Infinite Permanent, so it was at the end of my phase, right?
Yes, your monster can activate its effects again.
Okay. So I'm just going to tag it out, I'm going to banish it, and then bring another monster to the field from my hand. Alright. So I banish Tin Can, and I'm going to bring out Cosmo Dark Eclipser. So Cosmo Dark Eclipser has 3000 attack, cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects. During either player's turn, when a trap card is activated, I can banish one Cosmo monster from my graveyard and negate the activation. If I do, destroy that card. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard, add one level 8 or lower Cosmo monster from your deck to your hand. So it cannot be targeted.
The battle phase resumes. It cannot be targeted by card effects, but I can still attack into it with my Link monster.
Okay. And don't forget, because this is a dark machine, this effect goes off to where like it isn't destroyed the first time whenever it's destroyed. And if it's higher attack, it gains that attack.
In response, I'll activate Siegfried's effect to negate the effect of your field spell this turn. However, your field spell will remain. Its effects won't really go through for this turn.
Okay. Alright. So you're gonna glide into my monster?
Yep.
Alright. Now I get to go through my deck and get a level a level 8 or lower Cosmo monster and put it from my deck to my hands.
In response to your monster's effect upon being destroyed by battle, Ash Blossom enjoys spring.
Okay.
And now the battle phase will resume, but this time, Double D Necro Slime, direct attack for 300.
300, so I have 800 damage so far.
Next, Triple Keep and Curse King Siegfried, 2,800.
So I was at 8, 3, 4, 5,600, but I'm going to use my action card damage draw. Since you did 2,000 plus, I get to draw 2 cards. 1,
Very well.
2. Alright.
Now main phase 2.
I knew I was playing pendulums.
I'll switch Zero King Rage to defense position.
Alright.
With that, I will end my turn.
Alright, draw. Alright. So this is what I'm going to do. So you got some pretty strong monsters, and I can't. Let's see here. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and try this again, but I'm going to release this, and I'm going to put my other field spell down instead, Cosmotown. Let's go ahead and put Cosmo Tin Can in defense mode, and I am going to skip the battle phase and go to the end phase and use my effect. Any response?
No response.
Okay. So I went from 5,600 to 6,100 to. I'm gonna do a couple things here. Let's try Cosmo Dark Planets.
I'm pretty sure I've only dealt you. Let's see.
Well, I did damage to myself too with my effects.
I see. So I've dealt 3,300 points of battle damage.
You did the 28, the 300. You did another. You've done more than that. Cause I did about 1,500. So that's. Let's go ahead and try for. Yeah.
So you've really taken like 4,800 points of damage. 1,500 from you and 3,300 from me from the battle phase last time.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright. So. 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. Cosmo, Dark Planet. The other two go to the thing here. And let's see here. And then I'm going to have to end my turn. It's your move.
Alright. I draw. During the standby phase, I'll take another 2,000 points of effect damage, because that's 1,000 points of damage from each of these 2 Dark Contract cards on my field.
Alright. And also, I'm going to go ahead after your draw phase. I'm going to use Draw and Lock Bird, stopping you from. You can send this to the graveyard, or from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of this turn, cards cannot be added from either player's main deck to the hand.
Very well. In that case, I'll overlay into my Triple D Divine Zero King Rage in order to exceed some.
Okay.
Because this monster I'm bringing out only needs 1 Triple D monster on my field.
Yes, I do.
Exceed some. Triple D Divisor King Deus Onyx.
Okay. What does it do?
It has 3,000 attack and defense points. Once per turn, During my standby phase, I can place this card in my pendulum zone. And each time a monster card that my opponent controls activate its effect, is a quick effect occurs where I either detach 2 materials or destroy a dark contract card that I currently control. And I will take this time to activate WD Defense Soldier's effect. And I will choose a second option, to banish a WD monster from my graveyard. And if my Triple D monster attacks this turn, my opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step.
Okay.
And I will banish my Synchro monster, Triple D First King Clovis.
Yeah.
And now First King Clovis' banishment effect activates. I can activate this effect. If my Double D monster attacks a defense position monster this turn, I can inflict piercing battle damage.
Okay.
And now I'll proceed to battle phase.
Alright.
Triple D Divisor King Duelist Onyx attacks your monster for 3,000.
Alright. And is it the one that does the piercing battle damage?
This applies to all Double D monsters that I currently control, but only for this turn due to the banishment effect of my Clovis. And due to the second effect of my Defense Soldier, you cannot activate cards or effects during the damage step.
Right.
Since I banish a Double D monster this turn to do it.
Alright. So he's gone.
And what was your monster's defense points?
0. So it'll be 3,000.
And next, Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok, direct attack for 2,200.
Alright. So that's 6, 7. 2,000. You said 2,700?
2,200.
2,200. So I'm at 9,800.
Next, Curse King Siegfried, direct attack for 2,800.
Okay, so now I'm at 12,000, 13,000. 600.
Main phase 2. I'll switch Double D Necro Slime to defense position.
Alright.
And with that, I end my turn.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to use the effect of Cosmo Town.
In response, I'll activate Siegfried's effect to negate your field spell's effect this turn.
Alright. So then I'm gonna use Regeki. I don't have anything at the moment. I should have did my action card. I will go ahead and pass turn.
Very well. I draw. And during my standby phase, I'll take another 2,000 points of effect damage.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, since you drawed, I'm going to go ahead and use, let's see here. I'm going to use my hand trap, Max C. Each time you do a special summon, I will draw a card this turn.
Very well then.
Right.
Now, since you activated a monster effect during my main phase, I'll activate the spell card Triple Tactics Talents. And I will choose the option to draw 2 cards.
Alright.
Next, I'll pendulum summon from my extra deck first.
Okay.
Double D Griffin to my extra monster zone.
And I will
Next,
draw
on
a
the
card.
other hand, I will pendulum summon Double D Scale Surveyor in defense mode.
Is that a special summon?
Yes,
Alright, draw.
dual actually.
Yeah, I got 2.
Now 2 chain links will trigger. Scale Surveyor for chain link 1 and Double D Griffin for chain link 2. For Double D Griffin, since it was pendulum summoned, I get to send a Dark Contract card or a Double D monster from my hand to the grave in order to draw 1 card.
Okay.
Next, since Scale Surveyor was normal or special summoned, its level becomes 4.
Alright.
So now I'll overlay my level 4 Griffin and my now level 4 Scale Surveyor.
Alright.
These 2 monsters. I build the overlay network in order to exceed some.
Alright.
And I will bring out Triple D Wise King Solomon in defense mode.
Alright. And I will draw a card.
Next, I'll activate Wise King Solomon's effect. I detach 1 material in order to add a Double D monster from my deck to my hand. Or rather, a Double D card.
Yes.
And I will add Tuner Monster Double D Orthros.
Alright.
Next, I'll overlay my Triple D Wise King Solomon in order to exceed summon this card. Since it's a rank 4 Triple D monster, I can exceed summon this card by its secondary condition.
Alright.
Triple D Marksman King Tell.
Alright.
Next, I'll activate Tell's effect. By detaching 1 material, I get to target 1 monster on my field and decrease its attack and defense points by 1,000. And if I do, my opponent takes 1,000 points of damage. And this is possible since I took effect damage this turn. So I'll be targeting Tell itself and deal 1,000 points of effect damage to you.
So I got 14 now.
Next, I'll activate Double D Necro Slime's effect from the grave. I'm going to banish it along with 1 other Double D monster in order to fusion summon.
Alright. Doing a fusion.
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna draw a card.
And I fusion summon Triple D Flame King Genghis.
Okay. Alright.
I believe that I have yet to normal summon, unless I'm mistaken.
No, you haven't normal summoned yet.
In that case, I'll summon the tuner monster, Double D Orthros. And now Flame King Genghis' effect activates. If a Double D monster is normal or special summoned to my field while this card is out, I get to special summon a Double D monster from my graveyard.
Okay. While you do that, I'll draw a card.
Let's give a welcome back to 1 specific monster, shall we? Triple D Curse King Siegfried. Now, I tune my level 6 Flame King Genghis with my level 4 Orthros. Now I'll synchro summon into this monster. Triple D Gus High King Alexander.
My draw.
And now Gus High King Alexander's effect. If 3 or more Triple D monsters are on the field, this card gains 3,000 attack points.
Goodness.
Next, I will proceed to enter into the battle phase. Triple D Marksman King's Hill will attack for 1,300.
Alright, so that's 15-3.
Next, Curse King Siegfried for 2,800.
3, 16, 17, that's 18-1.
And now Triple D Gus High King Alexander for 6,000.
24-1.
With that, I will end my turn.
Alright, and I'll draw. Alright. So any negates?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate my card Cosmotown.
In response, I'll negate that with Curse King Siegfried's effect this turn.
Okay. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the continuous spell card called, so you negated that. So if I call for it but you negate it, if I have another one of these and I put it on there, am I able to use it?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Cosmotown. I'm gonna put that in my discard pile or my graveyard to bring out my other Cosmotown. But first things first, I'm gonna use the continuous spell called Teleport. I can pay 800 life points because you have a monster and I don't. I can special summon one psychic monster on the field.
Quick play, not continuous.
It says continuous. It's got the 2 rings around it.
Ah,
it's one
teleport.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm at a 20. What was I at? 22-1 or 22-4? Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Over 22,000 damage.
Yep. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to special. Well, first I'm gonna use Cosmotown. I'm going to take one more 100 because I get to take one of my banished monsters and put it from my banished to my hand, and then however many the rank is, like the star, the level, it's times 100 taken out of my life points. So, and thank you for everyone who's supporting. I'm going to then use this. I'm gonna do, alright, so it was 4, 5, 23, 3 to bring out Cosmo, Tin Can, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the effect of my Cosmotown. I'm going to show you different monsters, alright? I'm gonna get 3 monsters here. Or no, should I do 3? You know what? I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to summon Cosmo Wicked Witch. And its effect is okay, so that doesn't matter at the moment. Let's go ahead and I'm going to use the effect of my Cosmo Dark Planet by banishing monsters that equal up or more than 10 levels of my Cosmo monsters. I'm gonna do Cosmo Forerunner, and I'm gonna do Cosmo Dark Destroyer, and these are banished. And I'm going to bring out Cosmo Dark Planet. So it's got a couple of effects. Cannot be normal or special summoned any other way by banishing monsters whose total is to 10 or more. Cannot be special summoned other ways. Cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects during either player's turn. When a spell card is activated, I can banish one Cosmo monster from my graveyard and negate the activation if I do destroy that card. How strong are your monsters?
6,000, 1,300, 2,800.
Okay. So I can't. This is 6,000. How can I get around that? Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna put a card face down, and then I'm going to go ahead and go to. So you got a 1,000. Let's see here. I want to do this real quick. So what I'm going to do is, not your 6,000, but how strong are your two other ones? My bad.
1,300 because of its own effect that I use, and 2,800.
2,800. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do something I probably shouldn't do. I'm going to go ahead and use the ability of my limited removal, boosting my monsters' attack by double who are machine monsters, putting it from 4,000 to 8,000 attack.
And how many monsters of yours are machine types?
Just this one. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the battle. Let's go ahead and protect your...
After declaration, I'll activate my first action card, Battle Lock.
Alright. Well, it's not done yet, but it's... Alright, so I'm going to go to the end phase. I'm going to use its effect to pay 500 life points to use the effect of like grabbing 3 Cosmo monsters from my graveyard, or from my deck, and then you get to choose 3 of them, or 1 of them, and the rest go to the graveyard.
Alright.
And great. Okay. So the ones you're gonna pick from: Cosmo Farm Girl, Cosmo Slip Rider, and then Cosmo Dark Lady. 1, 2, 3.
3.
3. All right. You give me Cosmo Slip Rider. Where's my hand? Right there. Okay. So these go to the grave. These two are here. And I will go ahead and this is destroyed. But whenever it's destroyed by a card effect, I get to banish this and then add one level 9 or Cosmo monster from my deck to my hand. Do I have anything? Let's go ahead and use Cosmo Forerunner. We'll go to my hand.
Exactly.
Alright. And I will then have to end my turn. It's your move.
Very well. I draw. Standby phase.
3.
Now then. I'll Pendulum Summon the Tutor Monster WD Orthros. In response, Gus High King Alexander's effect activates. If another WD monster is normal or special summoned in my field while it exists on my field, I can target one WD monster in my graveyard and special summon. Response?
Nothing.
Then I will bring back my Triple D Flame King Genghis. Next, I'll tune Flame King Genghis with my Double D Orthros to bring out another level 10 Triple D monster. This time I call upon Triple D Super Doom King Bright Armageddon.
Alright, what does that do?
Its continuous effect is my opponent cannot target monsters I control with card effects. If another monster is normal or special summoned while this monster is on the field, outside the damage step, I can make my opponent choose one pendulum monster they control, and all other monsters they currently control have their effects negated. But that's only if another monster is normal or special summoned.
Alright.
While it exists on the field. Next, I'll set one card face down.
Alright.
And I'll proceed to enter the battle phase.
Alright.
Curse King Siegfried will attack into your tin can.
Okay, how strong is your monster?
2,800.
2,800. Alright, I'm gonna use its tag effect to bring out Cosmo Slip Rider. So whenever he is summoned or special summoned, I get to target one spell or trap on the field and destroy it. What do you have in the back row?
A continuous spell, a continuous trap, and 2 pendulum monsters.
Do the continuous trap. Alright.
And I also took another 2,000 during my standby phase.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to tag him out because your monster's 2,800, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna bring out 2,800. Let's just go with Cosmo Dark Destroyer with 3K. But because of your effect that your monsters can't be destroyed by card effects or be targeted.
They cannot be targeted by card effects, and because another monster was summoned or special summoned, if you don't have a pendulum monster on your field, then all other monsters you control other than a pendulum monster have their effects for this monster's effect.
Okay. I am going to use a trap card real quick called Cosmojo. So I'm going to choose one of my cards to be destroyed, my Cosmo monsters to be destroyed, and then I get to banish one card on the field. It is not a target. So I'm going to choose my Cosmo Wicked Witch, and I'm going to destroy your. I'm going to banish your 6,000 attack monster.
My attack will resume, but this time I'll play my other action spell, Double Attack.
Okay.
On Curse King 60, doubling its attack points to 5,600.
Alright.
Into your Dark Destroyer.
Dang. Well, but that is game, bro.